don't know what I mean. Where the fuck am I at? You don't know what I mean? Where am I at? Like, what's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Hello there. So the title of this video is called Storytime. I got trapped. I went into a stranger's house because, child, I went into a stranger's house. Okay, y'all, this story is kind of crazy because, for one, like, why would you do that? Like, why would you just, y'all just go see. Okay, so, boom. So this what happened. I had booked an appointment to get my locks done by this girl in Richmond. I say in Petersburg. Richmond is 30 minutes away, kind of, sort of, where her house was. Like 30 minutes away or whatever from where I live. So I'm like, okay, yes, I'm about to get fresh, I'm about to get cute, go get my locks done, So she sends me her address and I go to the address. It takes me like 30 minutes, like I said. And, you know, I leave early. I like to be on time. So I leave early, get there on time, So I finally get there, whatever, to the house. And it's a car. Let me paint this picture for y'all. So it's a house, but it's like real dingy looking. And her, like, she looks real clean. Like, you could tell by somebody's pictures, like, that, you know, they clean, like, they keep themselves together. So I'm thinking, like, this house is not, I don't really think this house too right, but this is her address. That's what she sent me. Like, I'm about to go. So in front of the house, it was a big truck, like a big, what's they called? Suburban truck. It's a big suburban truck, and it looked like it's broke down or whatever, and it's like a long passageway or whatever, and it's like the house hasn't been like kept up for real. It's like real dingy looking. Like it's like stuff. You know how like you go to somebody's house and it's like little dumb stuff everywhere in front of the yard, like little bicycle parts and garden gnomes and shit like that, like little dumb shit. So I'm like, this is her house. Like, ooh, like, you know, don't even try to play like I just be, you know, I'm judgy, because everybody be judgy when, especially if you don't know, like, you're not from that area and you don't know. I'm looking at this girl house like, this where you live, shorty? Like, damn, get my hair done in here. Like, you already not at the salon, get my hair done in here. Like, but nah, so fuck it. This is the address she gave me. I'm about to go in there. So I knocked on the door and some lady says, come in. I'm like, come in. My bad, my camera died. Anyway, so she was like, come in. I'm like, all right, boom, strike one, because you didn't even see who was at the door. You just told me to come in. Like, okay. So I come in, whatever. And I look, it's like one of them houses that got like a basement and an upstairs, but the basement is supposed to be like renovated so it don't look like a basement. It's like one of them houses that's like, as soon as you open the door, it's some stairs that go up and it's some stairs that go down. It's not really like an open living room or nothing. It's just up or down. So the lady who called me, who told me to come in, was sitting downstairs. So I'm looking, first of all, soon as I opened the door, bro, it smelled so fucking bad, like cat piss. Like, y'all, it was stuff all over the floor. My heart started racing. I'm like, bro, this cannot be the place. Like, I'm not in the right place, bro. That's in my head, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, she gave me this address. This is the address. Like, no, child, no. So she like, yeah, come downstairs. Now, mind you, it's an old ass white lady, like, not to be like, but it's an old white lady. So I'm like, the girl's black. Like, the girl who I'm getting my hair done by is black. Like, she's black. Why? But then again, you know, you don't judge like that. But I'm just like, okay, something not right. So I'm in this lady house. She talking about something, yeah, get a chair. Bro, as soon as I go downstairs or whatever, as soon as I go downstairs, it stunk. So it's just like the aroma was just like disgusting. Like, can you tell by my face? I'm disgusted. Okay, so I I'm going down the stairs or whatever. It's a whole bunch of stacked chairs, stacked like lawn chairs downstairs. Mind you, while I'm walking downstairs, it's mad shit on the floor. It's like, I don't even know, bro. It's like mad shit on the floor, just dumb shit, and it just smells. And then, to make it worse, the lady got 2 dogs, bro. 2 dogs. One of the dogs run up to me. I'm like, whoa, like, dog, it's a white dog, but you can tell it's dirty. It's like one of them, and it's like one of them dogs that it already looked dirty. So it's like, it was all like shaggy and shit, like a rug. Like the dog looked like a type of rug, and it was just so dirty. And the other dog was just old. Like the other dog didn't even move when I came in. It was just old. It just looked at me like it just looked at me. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Where am I at? Like, this cannot be the house I'm supposed to be at. So the old lady, like, she it's crazy, and it makes me even more scared because she's talking to me like she knows me, like I'm supposed to be there. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, yeah, so where's the girl? She's like, the girl, and she sees my hair. First of all, I have on a wig. You know, I was gonna take the bond. You know how you go to the hair appointments. I had like the little throw off wig so I can get my hair done. You know what I'm saying? Cause I had to stop and get gas, so I couldn't be like looking all crazy. So I had to put the hat on with the little wig or the bonnet. I forgot which one. But yeah, so she's like, "Oh my God, your hair is so long. I remember when my hair was like that back in the day." Da, da, da. And I'm like, "Yeah, lady." And I'm getting the chairs that's stacked up, and I'm looking like, I'm sitting down like this. I'm like, all quiet. I'm looking around and shit. And I'm wondering, like, do this lady got a husband? Do she got anybody? Is she here by herself? Like, what is this white lady do? Like, I'm a whole black woman. And this white, and she's like she know me. Like, she didn't say nothing. Like, she didn't say, why are you here? You know, who are you looking for? No, she said, come on in. And she let me sit down in her chair. And she's talking to me like, hey, like, you know, your hair's so pretty. Like, I remember when mine was that long, and I'm sitting here creeped the fuck out like, yo, where the fuck am I at? This cannot be the place. So mind you, I'm downstairs in the basement. I'm barely getting service, right? So I'm trying to write the girl on Instagram. I don't have her number. I'm trying to write the girl on Instagram, and my message is not sending through. So here I am again talking to this white lady. I'm like, so where's the girl? She's like, the girl? She was like, I don't know, I don't know what you mean. What you mean, some girl? You don't know what I mean. Where the fuck am I at? You don't know what I mean? Where am I at? Like, I thought, listen, this is the address I got. I got word that Shorty is supposed to be here braiding my hair. Where the fuck am I at? This is the address she gave me. So me, I'm creeped the fuck out. Dog still running on me. I'm trying to kick the little motherfucker. I'm like, house stink, like heart racing, like y'all. And the girl, it's just really bothering me because she's sitting there comfortably. You know, like, I could see she was a little nervous, like, ooh, who are you? Like, what are you doing here? But the fact that she was so comfortable with me coming downstairs and sitting in her chair and talking to her, and she had no idea why I was there, what I wanted, nothing, like, that shit scared me. I'm like, oh, hell to the no. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, the girl gave me this address. She's supposed to do my hair. And she's like, oh, she gave you this address, huh? I'm like, yeah, so where is she at? And she's still ignoring my damn question. At this point, I'm ready to go. I'm like, oh, yeah. I only been here for like 4 or 5 minutes, but that's too damn long when you don't know where the fuck you at. I'm like, oh, nah. It's time to go. So my message is still not sitting. I'm like, bruh, this is not right. So I go or whatever, and I'm looking, I'm like, and I'm wondering in my head, I'm like, do this lady got a husband? Is somebody upstairs? Like, cause she's literally sitting downstairs in all this clutter. I'm talking like shit stacked, like hoarder. Like when I say I walked in the house, it was like a hoarder house. Like I couldn't even believe I was there. Like I'm just itching and uncomfortable just sitting in there. I'm like, bro, this cannot be the right house. Like, no. So I finally walk up back and I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm in the right place. And I'm standing up at this point trying to get some service. I'm like, I don't know if I'm in the right place. And she was like, she gave you this address? Now the lady wanna answer me. Girl, I asked you 10 damn times where the hell I was at. Now the lady wanna answer me. I'm like, yeah, she gave me this address, and the lady's like, are you sure it's this address? It's the north and the south of the street. I said, it's a north and a south. What you mean it's a north and a south? So where am I at? Am I in the north or I'm in the south? Because she only sent me the goddamn address. It didn't have no north. It didn't have no south. Where the fuck am I at? I'm not from here. Like, I'm 30 minutes away. I live 30 minutes away. So, lady, where am I at? When she told me that, I already knew I was in the wrong place. I said, okay, thank you. I'm just gonna go upstairs. And she's like, are you sure? Lady, am I sure? Why are you so comfortable with me chilling with you? Like, I don't know if it's because, you know, old people, like, and then I thought when I left, after I'm like, maybe she ain't got nobody. Maybe she's alone in that house with them 2 dogs, because she loved my company. Like, she was just cheery and smiley, and she's sitting in the funk all day. Like, maybe I was the excitement to her day. Maybe that's just what it was. So, but at that point when she told me north or south, I said, oh yeah, not in the right place. So what I do, I hurry up, walk outside, and I'm running to my car. I'm like, yo, like, and I'm texting lady, I'm like, I'm here. She's like, I don't see you, I'm standing outside. I'm like, oh fuck no. I knew I was in the wrong house. What if I walked into a pervert house or something? Or like, what if it wasn't that sweet old lady? Like, what if it was just some crazy, some crazy person? Like, my whole head, I was just like, so I finally go to her house. I'm like, well, the navigation took me straight here. It said this address, and it took me straight here. Now, I guess she didn't know it was a north or south address like the lady had told me. But since the lady had told me it was a north or south address, I was like, okay, calm down. Okay, I'm in the wrong address. I'm in the wrong place. Okay, it can be fixed. But that's not the point. I walked into a stranger's house, and she was comfortable with me there. What is going on? So me, I'm nappy-headed, ready to go. I'm like, bro, where the is this girl address? I drive up the street. She's like, yeah, it's a white house right here. I'm like, okay, this gotta be the address. Before I go in that motherfucker, what I do? I text her. I said, yeah, do you see my car? Because I'm not walking into nobody's house no more. Like, that was one of the scariest things, like, that I did, because it was like when I walked into the environment, it was just so like, and so standstillish and so comfortable. Like, I just felt like it was too comfortable for me, too comfortable. So I finally pull up to the girl house, and I'm like, girl, I was in some lady house. She's like, nuh-uh. Girl, yeah, that's why I'm like 5-10 minutes late, because your address that you gave me told me that address. And now I'm late. Oh well, because that ain't my fault. But no, so y'all, I just had to tell y'all this story because like my heart was like the whole fucking time. But to make a long story short, I finally got to my destination, got my locks done, and yeah, that was that. But moral of the story is, I walked into a stranger house. Make sure if y'all got some clients, y'all sending them the right address, and make sure y'all know if it's north or if it's south, because we don't know. The fuck? I just walked in that bitch like, yeah, I'm about to get my hair done. You know, we about to get your hair done. You happy as shit. Like, yeah, I'm about to get my hair done. It's lit. Like, lady talking about come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. You know, come in. And it sounded like a little old lady. She's like, come in. Child, but anyway, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I got my hair done, and yeah, that's my little story time. So, if I entertained you, if you like this video, if you thought it was a good story, matter of fact, comment what y'all would have did, because what would y'all do? What would y'all have done? Like, if y'all walked down and seen some lady in a dirty hoarder house, y'all know what a hoarder house is, when stuff be stacked and stuff. What if y'all would have walked in there and you're under the intention that you're about to get your hair done in there? What would you do? Like, you got dogs running up to you and shit, stanking. The girl is a young girl, because I seen her from her picture. She don't look like that. So, what the fuck? Why am I talking to grandma? Where the girl at? Do my hair. My hair needs to be done. It's braids under here. It's braids, it's nappy wig. Anyway. But yeah, that was my story time, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed my little story time. I will come back with more story times because my life is just crazy. My life is crazy. But yeah, that was my story time. So like this video, share this video, thumbs up and subscribe. I got more content coming on the way for y'all. And thank you. I'm out.